Hi everyone, my name is Kate. I do live in New York and this is my new channel. I do actually have different channel in Russia, but this one specifically I want to have in English, and this channel will be about my motherhood. I actually delivered my baby in June, so my baby is 3.5 months old now, so I decided that this is the time because if I wait longer, I will never start do this. And my first video will be about my home birth, my delivery, about my pregnancy. I want to share this video just because when I was preparing for my home birth, I checked all the YouTube videos. I checked all the home birth videos, all Russian speaking, English speaking. Then I decided that I want to do my own home delivery video. All my delivery process went not as I expected, so basically this video will be not as I want it to be. I want to share with you how I was preparing for my home birth, what I have to do in New York so it's legally to deliver at home. I will tell you how my home birth went because I was planning to do a bigger video with the video from the home birth, specifically home birth, but my delivery process went not as expected and it took me 3 days to deliver my baby. That's why it will be more talking video, but anyway I will give you more details. So if you are the person who is planning to deliver at home and who wants some inspiration, who wants to have more information how to do this right, you are in the right place. And now my story begins. So on October 1st, actually 1 year ago, today is October 2nd, so 1 year ago I made a test and I found out that I'm pregnant. We actually were planning pregnancy with my husband and it just happened. So basically we decided to have a baby and it just happens. I was shocked when I saw positive test for pregnancy and I was happy, but I was shocked. And at that time I was like, oh my god, maybe it's not true, I will need to do one more test. So in a few days I took one more test and it was positive again. And then I was planning how I want to have this pregnancy basically and what I want to have during my delivery time. I decided that I do not want to do any ultrasound for my baby because I saw one video which said that it's not really good for a baby to do ultrasound. And I knew that I want to have home birth because I decided to have home birth long time ago. That's why I didn't go to any option during my first 12 weeks. The first 12 weeks I just was doing my stuff, you know. I went to rest if I needed rest, I eat if I want to eat, I sleep if I want to sleep, I walk if I want to walk. So basically I'm doing the stuff I want to do. Of course I found some classes about natural birth, about natural home birth. I took those classes because I wanted to know how the process goes. I wanted to know what I have to expect during my delivery. In 12 weeks I decided to go to Option just check if everything is okay. I wanted to do this NIPT test, which can show you the sex of your baby and if baby is okay. When I went to Optin, she said that she can do just ultrasound and tell me if baby is okay, but of course I refused to do any ultrasound and she just took my blood, I think, and few tests, so nothing special. And she informed me that I need to find a doctor which I want to have during my delivery. So on 12 or 13 weeks, I started to look for home birth midwives. And I realized that it's really hard to do because I am on 12th week already and some of midwives are already occupied in June and they're not taking any more customers, any more pregnant ladies. So I found one company and they said, okay, let's make a call, Zoom call. But when I talked to them, I don't know how to explain this, but they were not my people. So I felt stressed. I wasn't sure that I want to do home birth anymore. And I was like, oh my god, maybe I made a mistake, maybe I need to find a doctor and go to hospital. So I don't know why those people had such influence, because they were nice, they were so sweet, but anyway I felt not comfortable with them. I found different people in New York midwife, she's Ukrainian originally, but she was born here. So basically her family is Ukrainian and I'm Ukrainian. And I was like, oh my God, this is the sign. I know, I love signs. When I talked to her and there was the second midwife, so they worked together, I was so happy. I was dancing. I was like, yes, this is the right choice. This is the right midwives. I'm ready. That's perfect. So basically, first of all, you need to find your midwives. You need to find the person who you want to trust, all the process for the home birth. And I found these people and I went to see them. We met them. We gave them deposit. I will tell you right away. We have to pay $1,500 deposit. And then in case my insurance doesn't cover anything, I have to pay $10,000 for home birth. But in case my insurance covers everything, I don't own anything. So basically it's $1,500. When we first met with my midwives, they took all the tests. I think it was like 7 blood tests. They took everything from me. And of course, in a few weeks, it was actually January 1st, we found out that we're gonna have a boy. My husband was so nervous that it could be girl because he was like, I don't know what to do with the girl. She's so sensitive, but boy, he's fine. He will live anyway. And I was thinking that it's a girl all the time during all my pregnancy before the test. But 1 week before the January 1st, I had a dream. And I saw that I have a boy. So basically I was waiting for the test results, but I was kind of sure that it will be boy. And yes, they took all the tests, they explained me everything. They were open for all my questions, they were open for all my suggestions, which is great because not all the hospitals doing this stuff. Not all the doctors doing this stuff. When you have a home birth, when you have a midwife who can co-work with you, that's great. When I saw them, they were so sweet, you know, it's like I felt that everything is right. I explained them that I don't want to have any ultrasounds, but the thing is my husband, he was kind of nervous because it's my first baby, we didn't know what to expect. So we agreed with my husband that I will do 1 ultrasound on 20th week. To check the baby is fine, but it will be just 1 ultrasound. And time came, of course, I took a few more weeks. So we went for the ultrasound on 23rd week and we saw that it's a boy again. I was crying during the ultrasound. I didn't want to do this, but we made it and I have such a sweet photos from the ultrasound where you can see feet of a baby. So it was kind of nice. All my pregnancy, I wasn't super active because I was tired all the time and I gained a lot of kilograms. It's 25 kilograms. I'm not sure how many pounds it is. I think it's around 60 pounds. So I gained a lot. But I felt good. I was just nervous because it's my first baby and I wasn't sure if I'm doing everything right. What the most important thing during all my pregnancy, I was imagining, I was dreaming about the home birth. I was feeling how I want to have a home birth. I was checking all the home birth videos on the YouTube to know what to expect. I saw that everyone has different experience, so I was open for everything. On my 35th week, I had some accident, so I had to go to hospital, and people were so sweet in the hospital, but I just knew, you know, I want a home birth for sure. So that accident showed me that hospital is not the space I want to use for my birth. I want to be at home. I want to feel so homey, you know, so comfortable. I was pregnant almost 42 weeks before my baby decided to come to this world. When my contraction started at night, I was like, this is training contractions or this is real one, because when I woke up and I took a shower, I was doing some stuff at home, I didn't feel any contractions. So basically I wasn't sure if that's real contractions. That was first day. At night, closer to the night, I was like, yeah, those contractions are real. We went to take some food. I even started doing some videos, so I want to share these videos on YouTube. I want to do like real home birth video, but my night was so awful. I would say it was so hard, but I was brave because it's like, okay, that's fine, that's painful, but I can do this. I can handle anything because it's just one night. We'll just handle these contractions and my baby will be out by the morning. But the thing is, my contractions stopped in the morning. My husband started fill out the pool. And my contraction just stopped. They were like one contraction an hour, you know? And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I couldn't sleep because it was so painful. I could just sit. So I was sleeping sitting. I couldn't lay down, I was sitting all the time. And at lunch, my midwife came, she checked and she said that I have a good opening. So basically process is going, baby is coming, but there is something that's not so easy for him to come out. We found out that he has some kind of wrong position to be born. And because of his position, I had such painful contractions. So normally they are painful, but not as painful as I had them. He was in kind of wrong position. We tried, we waited more contractions. All my night was awful again. I had such strong contractions. I was doing different exercises. She showed me which exercises I need to do. I was crying. I was so angry because I can't do this. It was a time when I was like, I'm so weak. I don't know what to do. I don't want to go to hospital, but I don't know what to do. And thanks to my midwife, she said like, Kate, you don't want to go to hospital. You will regret this. Let's do this at home because I know you will regret this because, you know, during all this time we were together, all these visits, she knows me. And she said like, you don't need to go to hospital. And all night it was so hard, but the next day, the third day, there was a girl, she is a doula, and she worked with my midwife. She came to help. And you know, I was in a pool half a day. I was trying to sleep in a pool. There were contractions, they were painful, but at least bearable because in a pool, they're not so painful. And I was in a pool and I was like, I don't want to go out. It's like, I'm not ready. I don't want to go out. It's so painful. I don't want to go. And they like, Kate, you have to because you need to deliver this baby. It's like, it's time. You have good opening. You are ready. You just need to do some exercises again. And when I went out from the pool, this doula, she made some exercises again with me. She helped me. It was so painful. I don't remember this pain right now, but I just remember the fact that it was painful. But thanks to her, my water broke. And when my water broke, they were normal contractions. You know, normal contractions started. And I was like, oh my God, those contractions, they are painful, you know, they are painful. But after the contractions I had before, those contractions are nothing. I mean, not nothing, but comparing with the contractions I had first 2 days, those are bearable. Like, I can handle them. That's fine. I can do this. And in a few hours, actually, I had these contractions like once a 10 minutes, once a 15 minutes. And doula helped me. She made the massages. In about like 1 or 2 hours, the process, active process started. And I started pushing. I was at home, I was in my bed because I couldn't find any other position, just on my back. I couldn't do pushes in any other positions. And again, my baby, he stuck anyway. There was something that I was pushing and he was like going back and forth. And then finally, my midwife, she helped him. She opened me. Basically she opened me. And my baby came out. And he came out just from one push. He was so tall, healthy baby. That was my home birth. I mean, it was hard. It was unexpected. I was expecting something else, but it was beautiful. Anyway, it was magical because I was at home right away. I was with my baby right away. And it's just the best thing which can happen. And now I just want to tell you, you need to decide if you want to do home birth or maybe you want to go to hospital because you have to be sure that home birth is for you. Not everyone is sure for 100%. You need to decide if you want to do all tests, if you want to do ultrasounds. You need to find your best person, your best midwife, because this midwife has to be perfect for you, has to support you and your choices. This midwife has to know you. And when you find a midwife, everything is going smooth. Even when there is a hard process during the labor, during the home birth, even if it takes 3 days, this person will be with you. I know it's kind of messy story. There is no beautiful videos. But anyway, I just want to share with you that home birth is perfect when you have perfect people around you. And of course, your partner should support you, because otherwise you won't be so relaxed and ready for anything. So hopefully this was useful for you. This is my first video. The next one will tell you more about myself, and then I will have more and more videos in the future. Thank you for visiting my channel. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Bye!